The Prince of Wales met with his father, King Charles, in Sandringham last weekend, understands. Prince William, 41, and his wife Kate, 42, who is recovering from abdominal surgery, stayed at their Norfolk home, Anmer Hall, during the school half-term holiday with Prince George, 10, Princess Charlotte, 8, and 5-year-old Prince Louis. The King, 75, is currently residing at Sandringham amid his ongoing cancer treatment and was seen attending church on Sunday with Queen Camilla. It's understood that William discussed releasing a statement in relation to the Israel-Hamas war with his father first. The father of three issued an impassioned statement on Tuesday ahead of carrying out visits to recognize the human suffering caused by conflict in the Middle East and the global rise in antisemitism. Ahead of his visit to the British Red Cross headquarters in London, William said, "First, remain deeply concerned about the terrible human cost of the conflict in the Middle East since the Hamas terrorist attack on the 7th of October. Too many have been killed. I, like so many others, want to see an end to the fighting as soon as possible. There is a desperate need for increased humanitarian support to Gaza. It's critical that aid gets in and the hostages are released. Sometimes it is only when faced with the sheer scale of human suffering that the importance of permanent peace is brought home. Even in the darkest hour, we must not succumb to the counsel of despair. I continue to cling to the hope that a brighter future can be found, and I refuse to give up on that." In 2018, William undertook, on behalf of the government, the first official trip by a member of the monarchy to Israel and the occupied West Bank. During his visit he sat down for separate talks with Mr. Netanyahu and the Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas. Kensington Palace said, "The prince and princess were profoundly concerned by events that unfolded in late 2023 and continue to hold all the victims, their family and friends in their hearts and minds. Their Royal Highnesses continue to share in the hope of a better future for all those affected." The 7th of October raids by the Palestinian militant group Hamas killed about 1,200 people, with around 250 taken hostage. Militants still hold around 130 hostages, but a quarter of them are believed to be dead. The war has killed at least 28,985 Palestinians, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry. There are fresh fears about an escalation in the conflict if Israeli forces move into Rafah, a city and major aid delivery point in southern Gaza. Following the attacks in October, a Buckingham Palace spokesperson said of the king, "This is a situation His Majesty is extremely concerned about, and he has asked to be kept actively updated. His thoughts and prayers are with all of those suffering, particularly those who have lost loved ones, but also those actively involved as we speak. His Majesty is appalled by and condemns the barbaric acts of terrorism in Israel.